Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River, we're inside beautiful PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Los Angeles attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Rick Porcello is the man on the mound for the Pirates in this contest. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one. And if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Michael Jensen. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The second baseman, Michael.
Here comes the first
Jensen.
pitch. And we are underway from the Steel City as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a team that if you look at the standings, you would say they haven't executed all year. But you know what? Today's a different day. They're playing good baseball right now, clicking on all cylinders, and a team that's scary. You don't want to play these kind of teams when you're fighting to get to the postseason.
To short. Frazier is up with it. And the day begins with an out. There's one away. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Hero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit, maybe a little hit and run, maybe a little old school baseball.
Stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Now here it comes. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, man. Some people like to throw about homers and power drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Standing in, Mike Trout. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive to left. Luplow is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Simmons stands at second with 2 gone. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. going to have to make some good pitches here.
Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in his career against Porcello, just a 1 for 12 career line. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1 offering, grounded to the right, backhanded. Throw on to first will be in time, and a good chance for the Angels goes for naught as the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Matt Shoemaker, a right-hander from Michigan, is the starter on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch to contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
At the plate, Adam Frazier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Rip, and this ball hits the first base bag. And the throw will be too late at first, so a strange play there as he'll wind up with an infield single.
The second baseman,
At the plate, Max Moroff, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's set. Here it comes. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
I'm definitely excited to watch Josh Bell in this one. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Josh Bell the next to hit. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone.
He's going.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
batting fourth.
Coming to the plate now, Edward Weaver. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. 2-1. Out in front here as this one scorched foul to the left. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Frazier is off at first with 2 away. Fouled off. Shoemaker comes set. Here he comes on 2-2. Looped out towards short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Still no score. Now at the plate, Francesco Zambrano. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Francesco Zambrano.
First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. 1-2. Here it comes. Popped up. And there's out number 1.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And you talk about fitting a profile for a right fielder. Big surprise who brings the absolute bazooka to the game today. That is the right fielder. Don't look for anyone to test this guy.
Here's Jurickson Profar, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Here's the first pitch to him. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here. 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next to bat will be the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Now the pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Liner towards second. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do because you're hitting in front of the pitcher. Not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better. Because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you except the pitcher.
Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. 1-1 to the Angels pitcher. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The 1-2. Soft liner towards short. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Angels strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding in, Hunter Dozier, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Hunter Dozier.
First pitch on its way. An outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense.
The left fielder.
And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. And it's fouled away. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
In now, Arturo Tyner, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Shoemaker looks in. Here he comes 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2. Two out, nobody on. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Ball 2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Down the first baseline. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. We'll move to the third with no score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Jensen. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A bouncer up the middle. Frazier has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
Digging in, Andrelton Simmons. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Fly ball out toward left center field. Tyner sprinting after it. He gets there, and that's the second out. Stepping up to the plate, Mike Trout hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
No balls and one strike. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Tyner retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So coming to the plate, Romeo Castro. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
Castro.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Castro, originally from the state of Virginia, he was a 24th round selection back in the 2015 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And before we get much further, time for a look at the standings entering play today as you see where the Angels find themselves in the American League West. Coming to the plate now, Rick Porcello, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch popped up. And there's out number 2. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Pirates are down on just 4 pitches. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Ready now for L.A., Mike Moustakas, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Boy, this game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Hard hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 9.
And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Pirates' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Into the box now, Lonnie Chisenhall. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And now a diving effort, but this is off the center fielder's glove.
Hey, one of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently have to make good pitches. Even on 2-0, you just can't lay one right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to nip a corner right there, but hats off, challenging 2-0 in a fastball count. He came and got some.
Into the box, Francesco Zambrano. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
The batter, the left fielder, Jurickson Profar.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted into center field. Moving under it, Tyner. And that ends the inning. Angels leave 1. At the plate, Max Moroff flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Josh Bell. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. And that's taken in by Chisenhall, and there are 2 gone now.
Right fielder.
In now, Edward Weaver. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this one runs up high, ball 1. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! A solo shot here to left, number 14 on the season, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
That was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier.
Third baseman.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the corner and slicing foul. Shoemaker gets the sign, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 1-2. Hit softly on the ground to third. Moustakas scoops it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Thank you, Heidi. Tyler Flowers is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Tyner on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Number 52.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Matt Shoemaker. First pitch of the at-bat. Heading out toward shallow right. Weber has a beat on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, second baseman.
Stepping in, Michael Jensen. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
To his left, Frazier. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. It remains 1-0. Digging in now, Jordan Luplow as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Jordan.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ball 1.
1-1. He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Here's Simmons at short. Fielded cleanly, and the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first down.
Arturo.
So stepping in, Arturo Tyner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Jensen takes it in, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in, Romeo Castro comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Taken, but called a strike.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. Now to the plate, Rick Porcello. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him. When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw every...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Pirates leave 1. They lead it 1-0. In now is Andrelton Simmons, and Dan he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The center fielder.
Ready for another chance? Mike Trout 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Weaver is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The third baseman, number 8.
2 men are out now in the Angels' 6th. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Moustakas, or just Moose for short, he's got plenty of contract security. This is the first year of a new 5-year deal.
And I can't tell you what that means for a ball player. To be able to know you're going to make your home for many years to come in one community. You can invest in the team, invest in the community, and really, really plant down roots. This is an unbelievable opportunity.
Smoked on the ground to second, and that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
He pulls this one into right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Angels strand 1. They still trail 1-0. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Adam Frazier. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Frazier.
Here's the first pitch to him. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In the air out to straightaway left. Moving under it. Profar. 1 out. Here's Max Moroff standing in. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First delivery to him on the way. In there, 0-1. One run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Pirates. Swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide on the first, and it's dropped. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Runner at first following the error. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Josh Bell. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So no runs or hits here as the error turns out to be unimportant. We're through 6 full. Pirates on top, 1-0. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Ready once again, Francesco Zambrano. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
3-0 now.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Into the box now, Jurickson Profar as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Tyner comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in, Tyler Flowers. A hit in 2 tries so far. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground out to short. Frazier comes up with it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Kyle Saunders will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 23, Kyle Saunders.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. There's Frazier at second for the out, and the inning is over. Cam Bedrosian will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season. Digging in and looking for more, Edward Weaver. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Jensen takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
In now, Jordan Luplow, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Down in order go the Pirates, but they're up 1-0. Leading off the inning, Michael Jensen, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
On the ground to third. Dozier scoops it up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, number 2.
Digging in to try it again, Andrelton Simmons. He was a ground out victim last time up. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Luplow is there. 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. A fastball here, too low. It's 1-0. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Dozier brings it in. And a wide throw, but a great job there to keep his foot on the bag, and that fine play will end the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Into the box now, Arturo Tyner.
For the Pirates, the center fielder, Arturo Tyner. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
New pitcher to tell you about. It's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006. The 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Miller is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Christopher Bostic will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 63, Christopher Bostic.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
fouled off. The 1-2. Still 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Pirates, but they lead it 1-0. Felipe Vasquez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Settling in now, Mike Moustakas. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, what a dive. Hey now.
The right fielder.
Into the box, Lonnie Chisenhall. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a liner. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Now batting, the first baseman, Francesco.
Digging in once again, Francesco Zambrano. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. The win would belong to Rick Porcello, barring any late excitement here. The 1-0 is laid off for ball two.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have got them on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the ninth. Santa Maria. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, and it's now a one-run ball game.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Look at it, Torres enters the game with one gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 12, Kevin Torres. Now batting, left fielder, Jurickson Profar.
Stepping in now, Jurickson Profar. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Weber back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Torres, a California-born ball player. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. To 1-2 now. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Frazier fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. But the Angels get two, both on this two-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Pirates. It's now 2-1 Angels. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Adam Frazier. He flew out in his last at-bat. Blake Parker takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Parker.
Fastball called for strike 2. The 0-2 home. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he pops it up. And it's a base hit. And just like that, the potential tying run is aboard here to start the home half of the ninth.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Here's the first pitch to him, and he pops up the bunt attempt. Zambrano is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The first baseman, number 55.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, John. From the stretch. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Fouled away. Frazier leads off first with 1 away. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Edward Weaver. First delivery to him on the way. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Yeah, it's only been a week, but I guess it probably feels like a million years ago since they had their last win. But this 6-game losing streak is behind them now, so we'll see if they can string some W's together.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. Los Angeles came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Andrew Miller claims the win out of the pen, his first. Blake Parker closes the door for the save, his 20th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels. 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.